Yo, this your boy, the real McCoy, coming at you, man. Just got done watching Thursday night football, NFL Network, watching my Dallas Cowboys. We just beat Chicago Bears up in Chicago at Soldier Field, you know what I mean? Good win. Wasn't snowing, anything like that. It was cold. It wasn't snowing. The field conditions looked good, everything was good. We didn't have no injuries, you know what I'm saying? Well, the Bears, they had Brandon Marshall. He took a knee to the back from our safety Barry Church. You know, it looked like he broke a rib. You know what I mean? Cracked or something like that. We don't know for sure. Yeah, I know he left the stadium in the hospital. He's going to the local hospital in Chicago to get checked out. I wish Brandon Marshall the best. You know what I mean? Speedy recovery and all that. But good win by my boys, man. We're 9-4. So right now we know for sure Dallas Cowboys, we're not gonna go 8-8. We've been going 8-8. You know what I mean? Too much, man. I'm done with that. Won 9 games. Worst case scenario, we go 9-7. At least it's one more game better. You know what I mean? Some improvement, but I don't think we're gonna do that. You know what I mean? But good win. Good dominant team win on the road. For about the first 3.5 quarters, the game went basically how I expected it to go. You know, I definitely thought that coming back off that shellacking, that beatdown that we took against the Eagles last week on Thanksgiving, I was like, our offensive line is going to go up to Chicago, reestablish itself, reestablish as being the best offensive line unit in football, physical running game, and it did. I believe, because you go back and look at my previous video, I had a preview for this game. I said DeMarco's going to have 100+ rushing yards. I said probably 2 touchdowns. You know, he had 1, could have been 2. He had a big run, a long run. He got us down inside the red zone to the 17, I believe. Yeah, I think it was a 17-yard line. Then Joseph Randall came in, and he ran in the very next play. Great run, great blocking. But what really made the run special was Randall's vision and his cuts. It was a good 17-yard run. And DeMarco, I mean, had 41 touches. Amazing. I mean, NFL Network say that was the most touches since '06 with Sean Alexander. When he was going on his little run, he was going on. I think he won MVP. 05, 06. I know something like that. I know Danny Thompson won in '06. But anyway, 41 touches, man. I thought, man, last year I said, man, that's too many touches for that guy. But he was strong. He was running strong, man. Looked healthy, looked strong, looked fresh, even in the fourth quarter after having 41 touches. 41 touches, you know what I mean? 31 carries, I believe. 32 carries. 32 carries. 179 rushing yards, a touchdown. He led the team in receptions tonight with 9 for 40-something yards. He had 228 total yards. Just basically like an MVP type of performance, you know what I mean? I know usually most MVPs think more touchdowns, but MVP as far as he put the team on his shoulders, on his back, and just said, I'm a workhorse, just ride me to victory, you know what I mean? That's what we did. We fed him, man. He came through. He came through for us, man. And we played efficient football on offense. We played very efficient. We ran the ball, you know what I mean, over 30 times. Romo only threw the ball 26 times. And as a Cowboys fan, with Romo as our quarterback, I like that. I like keeping Romo under 30 passing attempts, preferably in the 25 area. You know what I mean? If he's around 25, 26 pass attempts, that means the offensive line and DeMarco, that means they're doing their thing. That's exactly what that means. I mean, the offensive line and the running game is doing his thing. He threw the ball 26 times, only had 5 incompletions. You know, 21 of 26, and had 3 touchdown passes. 2 of them was to Cole Beasley. Came out of nowhere. Cole Beasley had 3 catches, I think 43 yards, 2 touchdowns, almost 3 touchdowns. On 1, he got stopped at the 1 and the 1-yard line. DeMarco Murray ran it in from there. But he bounced back because he had, I believe last week on Thanksgiving against the Eagles, he fumbled right before the half while we were getting some kind of momentum in that game, he fumbled right before the half, and it took all the momentum, just took the air out the building. You know what I mean? He came back big. But what I've been saying all year is that we're not the same old Dallas Cowboys from the last 3 or 4 years. And I'm not just talking about on the field play. I'm just talking about the mentality, the state of mind of this team. You know what I mean? And you saw it on the first drive. You know, the first drive, open drive of the game, it ended with Tony Romo being sacked. But you can tell the focus that Dez Bryant had, going up strong, catching the ball. He just had the look in his eye, you know, the eye of the tiger, you know what I mean? And the whole team had that. You had this look, be like, we're on the edge, you know, and we got an edge to us. We're going to come in your building, we're going to whip your butt, and what you going to do about it? We didn't have that over the last couple of years, you know what I mean? Every team's like, oh, how are we going to lose this time? The sideline was just down. No, it gets kind of animated. I mean, it's an emotional game, you know what I mean? It gets a little animated on the sideline, but we all had that edge to us. And Orlando's on our big time for his standard, Orlando Scandrick, he came over to the sideline yelling at everybody. You know what I mean? He was upset, trying to get everybody pumped up after we had gave up the onside kick in the touchdown, because we were up 38 to 13. Then all of a sudden the score was 38 to 13. I mean, we were up 38 to 13. Then all of a sudden the score was 38 to 28. It was like, whoa. 2 quick touchdowns, a 2-point conversion thrown in, an onside kick, and Orlando Scandrick's like, man, that's it now. Come on now, we got to step up. You know what I mean? And sure enough, he went and he made the game-saving interception in the end zone. You know what I mean? So you fire the team up and you go and make the play, man, the locker room, the guys are going to feed off that, man. That was big time. That was big time. I mean, he's definitely playing better than our 5-year, $50 million cornerback, Brandon Carr. I mean, it's been well known. I'm definitely not a big Brandon Carr fan. I've said it in my previous video. Next season, he should definitely be dropped to 3rd on the depth chart. Maybe 2nd. It depends on how Mo Claiborne performs, as he still has to show us something. But right now, Orlando Scandrick is our #1 corner, no doubt. You know what I mean? He's playing solid football. He's playing solid football, man. But good road win, man. Good team win. Good road dominant win. Everybody stepped up big, man. No 8-8. I just know as a fan of football, of the NFL, I would definitely say, man, the Bears, they probably need to fire Trestman, get him out of there. I know he was a hot commodity coming out of Canadian Football League, and he was supposed to be an offensive wizard with the up in the Canadian League, and he was supposed to come down because the Bears' offense was ranked #2 last year behind Denver Broncos and Peyton Manning. And you know the type of things their offense did, breaking records. They were #2. This year is just not happening. Now, it's not all on Trestman. A lot of it's Jay Cutler. I know he threw over 300 yards and had the 2 touchdowns. He ran a touchdown. And he threw the ball 46 times. Basically had to, because they were down big, you know. But to me, Jay Cutler, he's regressing. Like, he's not getting any better. To this day, Jay Cutler is still throwing off his back foot. Like, I don't know why. I mean, somebody has to go in and teach this guy his footwork and mechanics. Like, dude, set your feet. Make good. He throws off his back foot because he's got a good, strong arm. So I guess all through his probably since he was a kid, playing Little League and Part 1 of football, that's how he's always thrown. I got the big arm, so I can just throw it off my back foot. I know Scandrick had the one late interception, but there was another one where Sean Moore, I believe, our corner number 26, he had a pick on the sideline, but I think it's Alshon Jeffrey kind of knocked it out of his hand. You know, Jay Cutler looked left to try and look off the safety, Barry Church, and then he just looked to the right and he just threw it up there. Hey man, what are you doing? You know, I don't know. I'm a Cowboy. I'll let the Bears. They can deal with that, man. They can deal with that. And that big contract he got. Wow. But anyway, man, great win, man. Great team win, road win. We're still undefeated on the road. Still undefeated on the road, man. Big ups to Dez Bryant, before I forget. his third straight 1,000-yard receivings. He's 1,000 receiving yards. Big ups, DeMarco Murray. He tied Emmitt Smith franchise record for the number of games of having 100 rushing yards in a season with 11. I think he's gonna break that record. Good game, man. Good game. Moving on to them Eagles, man. The Eagles are already, dragging us. They already dragged us, man, in our building. We got them, like I said in my last video, this time we got more time to game plan, more time to prep for the Eagles. We got 10 days. We got 10 days before we play them. You know what I'm saying? We can game plan for this team speed. And they've got a big game this Sunday coming up with the champs against the Seahawks. The Seahawks look like a team who they got their swag back. They got their confidence back. They looking good. I believe that's the game of the week, the 4:25 game. You know what I mean? Well, Eastern time, 4:25. You know what I mean? They looking good. And if the Seattle beat them, and the Eagles are 9-4, Cowboys are 9-4. And that next Sunday, I believe it's the Sunday Night Football, we're playing for the NFC East Division lead again. You know what I mean? All the eggs in the basket. That's how I had seen. Because the wild card, man, it's gonna be tough. You know what I mean? We can still get in, no doubt. We can still get in. You know what I mean? But I do truly believe that the game is gonna be different. If the Eagles beat the Seattle this Sunday, they're gonna come in with a lot of confidence. We beat the champs. You already dominated the Cowboys. Now they're in our building. You know what I mean? The Eagles haven't lost a home game all year yet. The Cowboys, we haven't lost a road game all year yet. So those two things could collide next week 15 if the Eagles do beat the Seahawks. You know what I mean? So, but good win by my boys, man. Good win, good road, tough win, man. Offensive line reestablished itself, like I said. I know on my video, I think I predicted us to win 34-24. It got a little bit higher score than I thought, but we won. It's a W. We'll take it. Love offensive line play, came back and established itself. DeMarco had a big game. I saw that coming, and it's been known. Tony Romo doesn't have the best winning percentage in the month of December. And the Dallas Cowboys as a team don't have the best winning percentage over the last 4 or 5 years. But like I said before, the brand of football that we play, the brand of football that we played tonight, we're built for this type of weather late in the season in December football. We're built for this. Run the ball, control the clock, control the tempo. That's playoff football right there. It used to be. Now these the fantasy stuff, but that's old school playoff football. That's how the Cowboys won the Super Bowls back in the 90s. If you're a Cowboys fan, you remember. I believe it was the second time we beat Buffalo, or the first. Well, the game, not the one, was 52-17 blowout. The other one, I forgot the score, but the game was close. And Jimmy Johnson told Emmitt Smith at halftime, because the Cowboys got the ball back in the first drive of the second half. I forgot what Super Bowl it was. And he said, we're going to run, we're going to feed you. And they fed Emmitt all the way down the field. That's how they won Super Bowls back then, man. You know what I'm saying? Playmaker, things like that. We're built for it. I don't know if it's going to translate into W's. But I do believe that Philly game, man, it's going to be different. It's going to be different. We're going to score more than 10 points. Our offensive line is going to be better. We have more time to game plan and prep for these guys. Rob Marinelli and our defense has more time to game plan and prepare for the speed that the Eagles have. They've got speed everywhere, you know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be different. It's gonna be different, man. Wish I ain't missing no points here. But yeah, man, good win by our Cowboys, man. I usually be more animated and more excited, but the game kind of went how I thought it was going to be. Now the Philly game, win or lose, I could be, my emotions and reactions could be a whole lot different, you know what I mean? But good win by the Cowboys, man. Good physical road win. Cold weather game. He got up at Philly next week. a week and a half, whatever. I'm excited. I'm excited about this game, man. I'm truly excited about this game. I'm gonna do a video later as far as a preview, things like that, and predictions. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, good win. We still in hunt for the division. We definitely in the mix for the wild card, no doubt. You know what I mean? We got the big game with the Seahawks and the Eagles. The Cardinals play at the Rams. That could be meaningful for the Cowboys. But you know, we just gotta take care of our own business, man. We have an opportunity to win the division. It's there. You know, depending on what the Eagles do. You know what I mean? If they win out, hey, then it's theirs. You know, but good win. You gotta like, subscribe, leave a comment, check out my playlist, man. I don't just talk about Cowboys, I talk about sports in general. I love to talk sports. Leave a comment if you want to talk about. I love talking to Dallas Cowboys fans, NFL fans in general. I got a video gaming playlist on the channel, all kind of good stuff, man. I'm just an average dude who loves sports and video games, but I love my Dallas Cowboys. You know what I mean? Bleed Cowboy blue. How about them Cowboys? You know what I mean? We're 9-4. We're not going 8-8, and I don't want my video to be as long as last time. But yeah, man, good win. We're moving on to Philly. I feel pretty good about this. So I mean, we'll see how if Philly go out and dominate Seattle like they did us. I'm like, whoa, maybe they are the best team in the NFC. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. I don't think so, but no, we'll see. Philly a good team. Philly is a good team, man. Speed on both sides of the ball. Chip Kelly loves speed. You know what I mean? So, but like, subscribe, leave a comment, all that good stuff. Let me know what you guys think, and see you guys in Philly, man. This your boy, The Real McCoy, man. I'm out. Peace.